Hi Virgo, it's the Healing Grasshopper here to do a timeless reading for you. I started my timeless series and then I decided to do timeless videos for um, each zodiac sign. So that's Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Um, and Venus if you're concerned about love. Um, so, even the monthly ones, if the title resonates with you, then it probably applies to you even far after the fact. It could be a year later, and if you resonate, then I would definitely have a look at it. But anyway, I will be doing a number of timeless videos for the full collective and the zodiac sign, so watch out for those. So here we go. We've got the child, the cross, the woman, the tree, and the clouds. So let's start in the middle here. The woman in the tree here is you. And most of you are indeed females, but you don't need to be a woman. A woman, just the man or woman, uh, just denotes a person, a specific person. Doesn't necessarily need to be concrete gender. So keep that in mind. So this is a spiritually growing person. This is an ascending person. Um, and I've said it before, I do feel that most of my viewers are light workers. So this would definitely fit the bill here. Um, that you're confused, the clouds is like confusion and not knowing how to move forward, especially with it at the end of the reading here. It's just like, I don't know what to do about this. And apparently, you have someone in your life who is emotionally stunted, the child. The child almost never means an actual child. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it means either like a joyful situation or most of the time an immature person. Um, and you know what? I just got a vision of, I don't know how many of you saw Drugstore Cowboy, one of my favorite movies, but in the movie, it's about a boyfriend and girlfriend, drug addicts, and they're just going around causing trouble. But anyway, they go to his parents' house, and the mom says, you know, and by the way, they're like in somewhere in there, maybe mid to late 20s, like they're getting pretty old. And the mom was like, you can't just go run and play your whole life. Um, that really came to mind with this person. This is a person who is an adult and has really not evolved past like their teenage years. Like they have no concept of adulting. Um, and they cause a problem. They're a problem for you. Um, and I think there's like nostalgia. You probably know this person for a very long time, but their behavior is becoming more and more troublesome for you, and you're not sure what to do with it, with the whole situation. This is a very familiar problem for me. This has happened to me where I have had to cut out some people in my life that just couldn't get it together. And, it just wasn't I did my best to help these people, but there was only so much I could do, and they were not receiving the help or wanted to receive the help at all. They just wanted to continue their playtime and had no concept of how it was affecting others or themselves. Okay, any of these? So, this way. So, I've been talking a lot about the astrology and will continue to, um, because it really is going to be very significant for all of us in the next few years, especially this year. And one of the things that are top on the list of um, the collective activities or the things that the astrology is really pushing us to do is take out the garbage. And for the returning viewers, welcome back. You guys have heard me talking about taking out the garbage a lot, where spirit is really pushing you and almost forcing you to see the people in your life that you cannot take with you moving forward. Right? You're growing here. You can't take these stunted people who are not growing. You just can't. As much as you want to, as much as you love them, care for them, and want to help them grow, you have to remember that not everyone is going to grow. Not everyone is going to come with you, and you can't wait for them. Because some people are going to spend their whole lives. This deck is upright, by the way. This is not upside down. Um, so these are meant to be. Oh no, we have some things that are reversed here, but both of these are reversed. Yeah. Okay. Yes, they were meant to be reversed. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of reversals. Reversals. Okay. All right. Let's. The Empress. Yes. This is you, but not quite standing in your power. It's kind of like you're suppressing your better judgment, right? You are the Empress, absolutely. Have a connection to spirit. You are your creativity is growing. You're starting to have a vision for your future and you're excited about it and all that kind of thing and you're really stepping into your life's purpose. But it's like you're putting it on hold for this person. You cannot be a proper empress carrying people like this with you. You just can't. And that's not just my opinion. It's just, it's a fact. And I think you know that. I don't think I have to convince you too much because I think you've kind of been, and that's kind of what the clouds are about here. Like you feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. You do know, but you're resisting because it's just so unfathomable to you to have to deal with this person the way you know you need to. I know the feeling. It's all I can say. It's never easy. You just have to pull the plug. So you have Knight of Cups, right? So here's the Knight of Cups next to the Empress, facing the Empress. This is like putting your love in the wrong place. See, the cup is upside down. You're pouring your cup into a vessel with a hole in it. You know, this person is not emotionally or spiritually mature enough to receive the level of light and love that you have to give them. They're just not at that level. And this is just a message that I've been delivering to a lot of the signs lately, and some of them are at different levels of acceptance of this. Some of them are very, very resistant. I feel that you're somewhere in the middle. Because the really, really resistant ones are the ones that really haven't come to that realization yet, that like they kind of see it, but they really believe in their heart of hearts that they can fix it. I think that you're coming to the conclusion that this really isn't fixable. There's something that's happened in the recent past that's made you really see that there's just no getting through to this person. That's what this cross is telling me. You see the problem. Your biggest hurdle here are your emotions. So you have the sun here, which is clarity. You see, you're not as quite as confused as this clouds implicates here. The Wheel of Fortune, what did I say about the Empress? This Wheel of Fortune is the fortune is absolutely there for you. But I can tell you one thing, and also from experience of my own and of other people that I've seen too, where you, the, if you are carrying baggage like this in your life, the universe will withhold your blessings until you release this, right? And I was, making some of the viewers giggle because I was calling some of them blood-sucking leeches. I don't know if this person is an actual leech or not, but some of the collective have people that are really taking taking advantage of the light workers, and the universe is like, nah, we're not giving you this blessing while this leech is in your life, because they're just going to wreck this beautiful gift that I want to give you. But it's the same thing. This person is, whether they're actually taking advantage of you in the way that I'm implying or not, they're still, at the very least, a distraction for you. And you should never underestimate people like this and their capacity to hurt you, because people like this are, they're unconscious, right? So they're not thinking about your needs, or what may or may not hurt you and that kind of thing. They're just plowing through their life. They don't think about those things for themselves. What makes you think they're going to think about it for you? You see? So if you're in the proximity of this, you can very well, in any situation that they create, be collateral damage, and then they're like, oh, you didn't know. You understand where I'm going? You cannot have people like this in your life. because they're going to continue to create crosses in your life, burdens and mess in your life while you're trying to build your beautiful future. Six of Pentacles, overgiving, overgiving. You're giving this child too many chances. I don't think this is necessarily giving money. This is too much of your time, too much of your attention, putting everything down to tend to them. This is the type of person that'll call you 2 o'clock in the morning with some nonsense of an argument that they had with someone, a low vibrational nonsense, you know. I've had those people in my life. I had to cut them out. You know, I'm building a new life. I can't have children in my life. So, and neither do you, Virgo. You don't need this. Four of Swords. You're either losing sleep over this, or this is what the clouds is implying here. Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. You know what to do, but oh my God, I can't do this. I can't, type of thing. Here's the Knight of Wands. You're paralyzed. The Five of Cups. You're real upset about it. Reversed. You have all reversals here, except for the Sun, thank goodness. And I didn't even address the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles, and this says a lot. You've got everything reversed except for the Sun and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? This is Spirit saying, we are giving you all the clarity we can of not only what you need to see and what you should be doing about this child, but also the the reason why you need to take care of this, right? Because you have a really great future coming here, and that you need to focus on working on this new life, the Pluto and Aquarius new paradigm that you're in. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you should have a look at your yearly video that I did because it talks all about the astrology. It's very, very exciting. There's a lot of information in there. It can be overwhelming with the information, but you're going to leave that video with a greater sense of hope and direction. I would have a look at it. I also can't ignore the two children here. There's the child here and there's a child here, and they both have their arms outstretched. It's like you've got the child here that is unhealthy, childishness. This is childish versus childlike, which is very different, right? You don't want to be childish. This is an immature person. This is your childlike sense of wonder, you know, in moving into your new paradigm, into your future. And, you know, you would love to bring this child with you because I think you probably have good memories with this child and um you have fun with the child and everything, but the fun that you have with this child is starting to be few and far between, and there's more problems than fun. It's not fun anymore. You're not going to be able to regain the fun. It's just going to get worse and worse, especially as you start to grow. Too is another thing. Because the more you grow, the farther apart in in maturity and spirituality you two are going to grow. And this child is going to start to grow confused and resentful. And this cross is also going to grow too. And I hope I'm painting the picture well enough for you, Virgo, so that you understand that you need to get out now before this cross grows. Because that's all that's going to happen. It's not going to get better. And, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but I mean, this is what Spirit's telling me. This is like a very urgent message that you need to really do what you need to do. And see, the thing is that you have the gift of free will. No one can force you to do this, not even the universe. But the universe can continue to put you in karmic situations to teach you. And do you want to be in a karmic situation where someone's setting you back and pulling you further away from your blessings? Or do you want to jump into your blessings now, unimpeded? All three of these. Okay. We got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got Justice, and the Ace of Wands. Very appropriate cards. Hold on. Let's get one more. Oh, you know what? We forgot, hold on. We'll look at this. Wow. Spirits really. The Devil. King of Swords. Oh boy. Knight of Pentacles. We've got Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about a choice that you know you need to make. But I got ahead of myself here. You need one more card. Well, the Magician. Yeah, it's clearer and clearer with each card. The Magician reversed. I don't remember when I've had so many reversals. So the Magician reversed means that your superpowers are being suppressed here, and it's because you are focusing on the wrong things. You have all of the spiritual gifts inside of you to build a beautiful new life for yourself. But again, it's on hold. As soon as you clean it, and you know what? The child might not be the only thing that you need to clean out of your life. It's just what spirit is focusing on in the moment, telling you what you need to focus on. But as soon as you clean house, so to speak, of the toxicity in your life, all of these cards here are going to start to turn upright. King of Swords we're going to get to last here because this is troublesome. Okay. So the devil talks about the situation. This is the cross, pretty much. This is a problem that it's up to you to release yourself from. Queen of Pentacles talks about the potential position that you are meant to be in. This also reflects the Empress that we talked about. Nine of Pentacles is you moving toward your blessings. But the Knight of Pentacles is very, very slow moving. And it's encouraging, though, that he's not reversed. So these cards topping here are, it's kind of like Spirit is showing you somewhat of the lighter side of, they're trying to gently turn you towards the decision that you should be making here with reassurance and love. No, I don't think this is supposed to. I think I reversed this. Is this supposed to be reversed? King of Cups reversed. Okay. It's supposed to be reversed. Okay, we've got two kings reversed. Okay. So in this position here, in this context, the King of Swords is implying that there's some kind of, there's also something that this child is hiding from you, too, that I didn't see until the King of Swords came out. Okay, Virgo, so this problem might be already even worse than you think. It's really, that's why you have so many reversals. This is Spirit really shouting at you to get out now. Because this child is really revving up to, you know how I said before how you were just starting to see how this child was a problem? I said it's, you know, this situation is not going to do anything but get worse and the cross is going to grow. I think the cross is starting to grow now as we speak. There are things that they're keeping from you. And this could be too. And I also mentioned how you both were going to continue to move farther apart in maturity and spirituality, and that the child is going to grow confused and resentful, I said. I think this is already happening because the King of Swords is really one who, along with the Queen of Swords, is one who really sniffs out lies and deceptions and also it talks about the King of Swords also not in his full power as well. Because the King of Swords is also one who does not hesitate to sever a relationship, too. So it's talking about two things. But the first thing that really jumped out at me were lies. There's something being done behind your back, Virgo. And I would definitely advise you not to try and go sniff it out and get to the bottom of it. I would leave it alone and just leave. Just cut them out of your life. You don't need to find out it because it's only going to lead you to an argument and struggles and all that business. Leave them alone with whatever this lie is or whatever they're brewing. Just leave it all on the floor for them. The King of Cups is about your needing to remove the emotions out of the equation because that's what the King of Cups does. Okay, the King of Cups is one who is fully capable of loving. He's got a big heart, However, he doesn't let his big heart make his decisions for him. He is absolutely a logical person. He is a rational, reasonable person, and he is never going to let his emotions cloud that, right? So, King of Cups and Swords together is very, very powerful. It's telling you to set your emotions aside and cut this person out of your life. So, let's get some advice here. I've got two cards. And then we're going to see what Ganesh has to say. Yeah. Okay. We'll do Ganesh in a moment. I am the dreamer of my dream. This is talking about your paradigm moving forward. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Couldn't be any more appropriate. You just need to trust Spirit in this. I know that you feel it inside you. You just have to trust and take the leap. And if you're still resistant, stop and have a talk with Spirit. In your quiet time, whenever that is, it can be in bed alone before you, or not alone, just that quiet time when you're in bed, right before you go to sleep. You can ask, what don't I see? What do I need to do? Help me make this decision, please. You're going to get more clarity. Because that's another thing. I have a feeling you're taking the first step in listening to this reading, um, which is very good. And Spirit is talking to you through this reading, but you need to have some direct conversations yourself with Spirit. Spirit wants to talk to you and help you. You just have to give your spirit guides permission. They're going to help you change your mind about the world you see. They're really going to help you see all of this for what it is and what you need to do next. And even how to do it, what to say, that kind of thing. Spirit can help you with. It's difficult breaking up with an old friend. And I mean, it's arguably even more difficult than breaking up with a significant other, you know? Telling a friend you don't want to carry on the friendship anymore, that's very difficult. I get it. Fulfillment. This is what's waiting for you. When you leave, see, Ganesha's on a boat here. This is very much like the Six of Swords. He's departing here. He's moving towards fulfillment. That needs to be you. Have courage, Ganesh says. Reflection, absolutely. There has to, you have to give some thought to this and really think about this relationship. How much are you getting out of this relationship? Really? Or are you just living on memories here? Clearly, clear your energy. This is one that I've been getting a lot in the other readings. And it's because a lot of us have people like this in our lives that carry a lot of negativity towards us, and then we absorb that negativity and we wonder why we're not feeling well, why we're exhausted, why we're feeling depressed, why we're feeling discouraged. And, especially with things that you should be feeling good about, but you can't bring yourself to elevate your mood and that kind of thing. This is a sign that you need to clear your energy. Take it from Ganesh because he is the road opener. He is helping you move forward. Very quickly, I forgot to add that the Ace of Wands talks about what you need to do. I mean, I know I'm repeating myself, but this is a wand that's being handed to you from the universe, which is here, this is what you do to help you move forward, which is also what I was talking about. Uh, there are things that you're going to need to get directly from spirit when you have those meditations and those quiet talks with your spirit team. And you can talk about your game plan. It's like a huddle I just saw. And then justice is, in this context, is talking about the right thing to do here. You know, I know that you're feeling to yourself like, oh, this isn't fair to the child. It's going to hurt their feelings. They're going to be devastated, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, and I don't mean to say blah, 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 like uh, sound flippant about your feelings. That's not what I meant to sound like. But, um, the justice is saying here that this is the right thing to do in this karmic lesson. It's time to close out the karmic lesson. Okay, so that is my message for you guys. Um, Leave me a comment and let me know what's going on with this child, whatever you feel comfortable with. I do respond to all of your comments. So I love to hear from you guys. Feedback is very, very much welcomed and appreciated. So, love, light, and many blessings to you.